Okay, Rita, there's a few concepts in Etude that we really want to watch out for. The first is string crossings. So when we cross from a string to another string, we have a process. We move the finger first to the new string, then the bow, and then we go. We play across the string. So 3 different steps. We want to make sure that our brain is separating the steps. We don't want the bow moving when it's the finger's turn. We want to go finger first, then bow. And those 3 steps should be very distinct from each other. I've already written in your sheet music at home where those string crossings are. So that's the first thing, is string crossings, and that's going to be tricky. The second thing is we've just learned G major from our page 36 exercises. So getting our low 2s on E and A, high 2s on D and G will be kind of new to our fingers. So watch out for low 2s on A and E especially. And then I put little blue blobs in your music where your low 2 big builds are. So anytime we're going to set up a 3 on the A or 3 on the E, we have to set them up in our new position, 1, 3, low 2. Not 1, high 2, 3 like we're used to. So with that being said, I'm going to turn on my metronome, a really, really slow tempo. And every click of my metronome is going to be one of my actions. It's either a finger or a bow or a go. And sometimes we'll have many goes in a row. That's the notes. I'll put it on 50. Ready? And so here is how the beginning of Etude ought to be. Ready, and set, go. Finger, bow. Go, go, finger, bow. Go, go, finger, bow. Finger, bow, go, go, low to big build, go, 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 finger, bow, go, finger, bow, finger, bow, go, finger, bow, go. And so on. I gave us an extra click for the low 2 big build, so when that happens, you can do that. Notice I'm being really careful. When I go from one string to another string, and the new note is an open, how do you set your fingers for an open? It's your fingers are hovered over the string you're on, and say I want to go to the D string open, you just move the fingers over to that string. So here's A hover, D hover, A hover, D hover. So you still want to train your hand, even though they're not going to play a note over there with like the fingers. You still want to train your hand to move to the new string before the bow does. This is going to give us really clean string crossings. Good luck!